Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Aries Sky, and I wanted to talk to you because several people on MySpace and Aaron told me this one would be for all of you in the world. Now, if you saw my Inner Peace videos, this one kind of interlinks it to a point. I'll explain later. Now, let me get down to brass tacks, shall we? This video is home spaces. It's an odd topic, yes, but it's more about logistics. Now let me tell you something. I've seen in the paper people living in small houses, small cabins, small houses, small shacks, tents, teepees, yurts, apartments, and so forth. Cars, motorhomes, campers, travel trailers, fifth wheels, boats, some yachts, but that's a yacht, it's big. Now you're wondering, logistics? Logistics is cramming stuff into small space. Take a camping trip. You have to cram everything in a huge duffel bag. To do it, you have to take a giant duffel bag and get it smaller. Carry what you need. Well, that's how I'm going to talk to you about home spaces. Now, a lot of you have family and kids, and, well, you know, and some of them are single, and some of you are going to get married, and etc. Now, I'll be talking about marriage and children in a video soon, as well as a few other things tonight. Now, let's get to brass tacks. Logistics and sizes. I live in a one-bedroom. I got enough crap. But I've also asked Aaron to build me some shelves. He's getting to it. He's going to build some shelves. He's going to build me some shelves for my apartment. So I can logistically store stuff on shelves, like my bottle collection of empty booze bottles, because I collect bottles. I collect knives. I have a knife display rack he's building me. I like firearms. I want a little area to hold most of my guns. Etc. You can get a gun safe, hold 6. You can get one that holds 48. Logistically, if you can cram all that stuff into a thing or a box, the military gives you trunks. You can store everything in there, your shoes, your cigs, your boots, your clothes. You're fine. So, how do you do it with homes? Well, let me tell you. Most of the stuff you buy, you can say, oh, well, I need this and I need that. Well, Inner Peace can teach you that you don't need everything under the sun at once. Listen and learn, young grasshoppers. I have a 36-inch TV. I don't need anything bigger. I have an old reclining chair my mother gave me. It's Mama's chair. I use it. It's my smoking chair. My dog uses it. Like right now, it's Blizzard's chair. Mind you, sometimes I have to pop him off, grab his collar, take him off, but he loves being with me. Logistically, you don't need everything under the sun, mind you. If you have enough entertainment, you can pass through the economy, and if you don't, well, you can always acquire a few things, but always use what you have. Don't buy anything more unless you have to. If you acquire too much crap, you gotta get a bigger place. Frankly, a lot of people can live minimalized. That's why this is a minimalized movie, meaning 10 minutes to discuss spaces. Mind you, I have a one-bedroom. Everything fits in my apartment nicely. Some areas I don't even use in my apartment. I use it for storage. I have these giant Tupperware boxes, and in them, my video game collection, Japanese, European, Australian, New Zealand, etc. In there, sealed up, watertight. I keep them in there. Why? Because they stack up on top of each other. Stacking them up saves room. I don't have to leave them hanging on walls. I don't have to share them. So, that's another thing. When you buy things that will help you with your place. That is space saver. This laptop, space saver. Mine in my bedrooms, space savers. My desktop, space savers. I mean, I bought one recently that's about yay big. Tower itself. That's all I need. I like compact. Small. See, when I carry a firearm, I have to have a 4-inch or 3-inch barrel. Anything bigger, and I feel like Dirty Harriet. So, logistically, you have to ask yourself, will it fit in your house, and do you really need it? If you can minimalize the crap you have, get rid of the stuff you don't use, some books, donate them, cut down your size so when you move, you have less. There's people that use pack mules or horses, carry only what they need, live in a wall tent out in the deserts of Arizona and Nevada. If they can do it cheap with a trunk, steamer trunk, you can. Look at cowboys. They used to have a steamer trunk in the back with their wife and their stuff. Like Wyatt Earp, that's all they needed, saddlebags, their 6-shooter and the rifle. Quigley Down Under, he didn't need much. Nowadays we have a need for wanting everything. Whether it be the latest plasma TV, the latest high definition setup, latest speakers for music, espresso makers. Heck, I got 3 coffee pots in my place. One's a backup, one's a full size for when family comes, and my little teeny weeny baby one, 4-cupper, that's what I use every day. Because when I'm tired of coffee, that's it. Turn it off. So, the shelves, Aaron's utilizing it, so I have more stuff on my walls. Utilization's fine. I bought Aaron some books recently, and I said, hey, we're looking into some cheap property eventually. You're the woodsman of the family. Build me a stinking cabin. He goes, yes, my dear. He's got books. He's finding ways. He's getting the tools together. We're going to get some land, some logs. We're building our own home by scratch. Small? Yes. Listen to this. If you ever seen that story in PBS about a guy living out in the wilderness for 35 years in Alaska by himself. He started at 52, and he lived for 85, 90 up there. He had everything he needed. He had his cabin built by hand, a stove to cook his food. He lived off the land. That was a man that knew what he was doing. Aaron can do the same. So, you can too. In this economy, you can, but you don't need to have all the crap in the world. Heck, you can downsize. I can downsize. I have a 1-bedroom. I had a 3-bedroom mobile home with most of the crap. I had to toss out a lot of crap when I moved here. Some of it was my mother, some of it wasn't. My mother downsized too, moved what she could to Texas. Now she's back up here and wants to live with me. Won't happen. But the point of the story is, if you can minimize stuff, you can live like some of these people that don't want a lot. One guy lives in like a 16 by 12 by 6 or 8 by 16 little trailer. It's like a little house that's a trailer with wheels. He uses SUV, tows it around. He said he wanted it less cleaning reasons. That's why I built it. One lady, same thing. She had like 300 items she needed, clothing and necessaries. That one, she lived in this little teeny little house. And it was so small, she can go anywhere with a campground, anything. That's all she needed. Some people can live in Airstreams, motorhomes. I used to live in a travel trailer, motorhome, camper. If you know how to utilize it properly, it can be home for years. Look at the Native Americans, teepees, wigwams, yurts for the Mongolians. They only had the basics. We're the Western civilization. We need everything under the sun that can fit. And then when you move, you're wondering why you have so much crap and why you need a 26-foot or 30-foot U-Haul truck or a semi that moves everything. Some people need their pool tables, their arcade machines. Point is, if you can minimize it, you can live comfortably like everyone else. And here's the kicker. Minimizing everything, you could save money. What you don't need can go towards your retirement. That's a fact. A lot of you don't have retirement. Some of them are in 401k. Some of them you're losing because of the stock market. But if you put your mind to it, minimize the crap you don't need, you can live a damn good life. And when you're old, you'll have money until either your family sticks you in a nursing home and you lose it all, or you live throughout your life in your own home, small home, and then you pass on. Then you got money to bury yourself with and pass it on to your family if you wish, or donate it. I mean, why the hell should you put yourself in the dead and then have nothing to bury yourself with or nothing to give on to your family? But you have a house and all that crap. A lot of people. A lot of stuff. Minimize it. Live smaller. Live in your means. And don't ask for everything under the sun. Heck, I minimalize every day. I ask myself when I have at the store, do I need it? Can I wait? Can I milk what I have now? There you go. So, use those and heed those advice for all of you. You want a good retirement? Minimalize things. You'll be a lot happier in the end. And you can thank me, Ambassador Pipe. All of you, I wish you the best of goodbyes. Good night.